Supalpal kay Secretary Gibo yung Chinese na nagtanong sa kanya mga tol dito sa Shangri-La Dialogue. Panoorin natin itong video mula kay John Rep. Samahan ninyo ako.
I'm just a young nigga chillin' on it. First time I seen ice was a
Kinwestiyon ng China ang Pilipinas kaugnay sa panggugulo umano nito sa West Philippine Sea at
Sabi nila tayo daw ang gugulo.
walang tigil na pag-deploy ng mga militar sa mga isla at bahura. Pero agad namang tumugon si Secretary Gibo at sinabing China ang nanggugulo sa West Philippine Sea.
Wala namang iba.
Kita rin ng China ang kanilang military exercise sa Baho de Masinloc na layong protektahan ang kanila umanong teritoryo. Pero tugon ng Armed Forces of the Philippines ay isa lamang umano itong gawa-gawa ng China dahil walang nakitang military exercise ang Armed Forces of the Philippines.
Pero yun yung mga tol yung Vietnam, meron din tayong issue sa kanila sa West Philippine Sea pero mas lalo nating pinatatag yung partnership natin sa kanila kasi hindi sila magulo eh. Hindi sila nang haharas, hindi sila nananakit. Yun ang problema natin sa China, nananakit sila, nang haharas sila mga tol. Pwede naman pag-usapan, di ba? Pero masyado silang marahas. Bully.
Sa isang dialogo kaugnay sa agawan ng teritoryo, sinabi ni Secretary Gibo na handa raw ang Pilipinas na magsilbing bantay sa kalayaan ng karagatan sa rehiyon.
And it begins first and foremost with our geography. Our archipelagic waters are at the heart of busy and vital maritime trade routes that link the Indian and Pacific Oceans, making them indispensable to Southeast Asia and the Indo-Pacific. Hence, the Philippines is well placed to safeguard maritime liberty and the legal and physical infrastructure that enables the world to sail, to trade, and to prosper. Guided by this vision, we commit ourselves to four important principles. First, our sovereignty and territorial integrity. We will maintain the absolute integrity of our lands, waters, and resources, as recognized in international law through modern defense capabilities. Second, the international rule of law. We will continue to adhere to international law, including the UN Charter, the 1982 UNCLOS, and the 2018 Arbitral Award which binds the Philippines to UNCLOS.
Actually, 2016 yun yung nailabas.
As well as the peaceful settlement of disputes through existing UN systems. Dispute settlement systems which are fair, transparent, and aimed not to gloss over major contradictions or problems, but to solve the root causes of our disputes.
Alam nyo na kung sino yung ugat. Alam nyo na kung sino yung root na tinatawag dito. Root causes.
Through UNCLOS, the international community has recognized the extent of sovereignty, rights, and entitlements that we seek to protect. And on the basis of Pacta Sunt Servanda, we in turn will exercise these rights and entitlements in full accord with the norms and expectations of the international community. We do this openly and transparently, with nothing to hide.
Sa isinagawang Shangri-La Dialogue ay nagpadala rin ang China ng
Eto. Kilalang nyo na yung muka.
mga military officials nito at doon ay kwinestyon ng isang Chinese military official na si Che Sang, si Secretary Gibo, dahil saan niya'y patuloy na panggugulo umano ng Pilipinas sa West Philippine Sea at pagpapadala daw ng mga militar sa mga isla o bahura na kanila umanong pagmamay-ari.
Tingnan nyo kung gaano kaloko-loko to mga to. Under UNCLOS, United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, meron tayong 200 nautical miles exclusive economic zone. Tanong, illegal ba yan? 'Di ba? Sinong sasagot na illegal yan? 'Di ba? Mga pro-China lang siguro, pero legal 'yan. Mga tol, yan ay bind sa international law. So meron tayong karapatan diyan, meron tayong sovereign rights, 'di ba? Kasi nga mga kapatid, hindi naman natin inimbento yan. Hindi naman tayo yung tipong lumabas at nag-imbento lang ng mapa, ginuhitan natin katulad ng ginawa nila na 9-dash line, naging 10-dash line kalaunan. 'Di ba? Tayo, yung tinutukoy nating 200 nautical miles exclusive economic zone, yun ay nakabase sa batas. 'Di ba? Ngayon, hindi tayo lumalagpas doon para maglayag ng mga barko natin. Nandoon lang tayo sa loob noon. Sila ang pumapasok sa loob ng bakuran natin. Tapos, ang gusto nilang palabasin, mga kapatid, tayo pa yun ang gugulo sa kanila. My goodness. 'Di ba? Samantalang daan-daang barko pinapadala nila dyan.
My question goes to Philippine Defense Minister. President Marcos of Philippines said that regional countries should continue making efforts to conclude a COC, Code of Conduct. And in your speech, you mentioned that Philippines respect the rule of law and preferred peaceful settlements of disputes. However, in recent years, we have witnessed that Philippines sent personnel to land on uninhabited island reefs in South China Sea. Such action violates the DOC, Declaration of Conduct. How do you explain such contradiction? Thank you.
Agad na tumugon si Secretary Gibo at sinabi
Siguro kahit grade 6 o high school dito sa Pilipinas, masasagot na agad yung tanong niyan eh.
Such contradiction. Thank you.
Agad na tumugon si Secretary Gibo at sinabing hindi umano Pilipinas ang nanggugulo sa West Philippine Sea kundi ang China na ayaw daw idulog sa formal arbitration na kinikilala ng international law.
The problem lies with the counterparty to the Code of Conduct. And because with that counterparty, namely China, the claimant states of ASEAN, 4 claimant states, have different issues. And for us, we will not sacrifice our territorial integrity and sovereignty because our Constitution does not allow us to do so. And to do so would be to subvert the popular, democratic, and free mandate that the people gave our political leaders, unlike some autocratic systems where the mandate comes from above, dictated down. In our country's mandates, we have to defend mandates to our populations. We have to defend every international agreement we make to the populace. They are free to question all our activities before a court. Who will judge whether or not our acts are based on and not inconsistent with our fundamental laws? The problem lies with the outlier. And perhaps they would like a vigorous code of conduct so they can bargain for a status quo, which is unfair and unacceptable to a lot of our claimant countries. South China Sea activities, sea encounters, once again, we are smaller countries. It would be foolhardy for us to initiate encounters, particularly in areas where we know, because we resort to legal means, we have no right to be in. Unfortunately, once again, the encounters are caused by an occupant without any right or any legitimate claim that they are willing to demonstrate impartially before an international tribunal, such as in the arbitral award.
Yung mga nanggugulo ay galing sa mga pumapasok dito sa ating karagatan kahit wala naman silang karapatan. Kasi kahit saan mong dalhin yan mga kapatid, di ba? Paano ka manggugulo sa loob mismo ng sarili mong bakuran? Ang mga posibilidad na manggulo, may posibilidad na manggulo is yung mga trespasser, mga outsider.
That is the cause. It is not the Philippines or Indonesia or Malaysia or Brunei or Vietnam for that matter, which is the cause of encounters at sea.
Minister,
It is China.
Sinabi ng China kahapon na nagsagawa rin sila ng mga
Durug eh.
military exercise sa paligid ng Baho de Masinloc at ipinakita nito ang footage. Ayon sa China ay isa daw itong epektibong paraan upang mabantayan at mapangalagaan ang kanilang teritoryo.
Wala, gawa-gawa lang mga tol. Walang naibalita at ayon sa AFP, wala silang na-monitor na mga ganyang klaseng aktibidad. Anyway, bilang mga Pilipino, ano ang inyong masasabi tungkol dito? Pwede kayo magbigay ng sarili ninyong komentaryo, sarili ninyong reaksyon sa comment section sa ibaba. Hanggang sa muli mga tol, ako nga pala si Shobaldi. Peace out.